Hello everyone. I'm out here. I'm gonna clean out some of this water lettuce and get it into put it in to dye and use it like an organic matter. And also, before I do anything, remind you that water lettuce is poisonous. Do not eat it. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to enrich the soil. I'm putting it in some of my pots. These barrels have just been planted and they're new, so the soil is not very rich. Back here on some of this lilies, it'll all die down pretty quick in there. This water lettuce is really pretty, but it's only good for the fishes. The fish and the frogs. It keeps the water cool and makes them healthy. But not good for eating. Boy, if it was, I'd sure have a lot of food here, wouldn't I? Okay. A little scoop of it. Okay. The water is dropping some on my feet and it's real cool. So it's keeping the fish cool. They're not overheating. Okay. Put a little in here. And into this pot. That's a tomato right there. Climbing tomato. I don't know if y'all can see me all the way over here. Probably not. But I'm over here on the other side. Stuffing this up, getting it ready for next year. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take y'all over here. And I'm going to start flipping it into these big tubs. You saw that you here. It's so bright and sunny out here. I can't tell if you're seeing me or not. Okay. Now, move y'all back some. And you can see I'm going to fill this pot here. Okay. See, I didn't make too much of a dent at all. Okay, I'm gonna stand y'all up down here in the shade. Here we go. Now, I have put some in here, so I'm gonna put some in here. I was sort of leaving that big stuff. I just wanted to really see, before I took it out, see how big it got and if it would bloom for me. It has a beautiful purple bloom, but doesn't really seem to want to bloom. So I'm gonna move this log right here over out of my way so I can get in here, I think, if that's possible. Now, here we go. Need something to load it into, but it's so tight in here. Okay, I'll fill that up. Keep it too thick. Pile it up too thick, it'll just die on the top and not the underneath. So I'm gonna do that layer, let that dry out, and then cover it again. Okay. Put my log back. There you go. Okay. I'll flip it around and I'll look. You see, I got a lot of cutting out to do. Some watering to do. That's a 12 o'clock alarm y'all are hearing, of course. Let a few things dry up here. Okay. I'll get the hose out, water what I hadn't watered here, and that's a lot of getting out, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna flip it on. Now I'm gonna get the hose out and I'm gonna water. I'm gonna turn my fan on and sit down over here in the cool. It is cool up under here, and get my breath, and then I'm gonna go get the hose out, and I'm gonna water around in here. Oh goodness, what needs watering? I hope this film is okay. I hope y'all can see everything. Um, it's hot out here, certainly is. And I'm gonna give everything kind of a cool drink, and that'll be that. So let's see. I thank y'all so much for the comments. Thank y'all for those comments. Really sweet, really nice. I appreciate it. Uh, so I guess I'll talk to y'all later. I remember this lettuce. Let me flip back up. Remember this lettuce? How it wouldn't grow? Oh gosh! And look at it now. Goodness gracious! It's. I guess what I can't get out, it'll drop down into the bottom there. But I want to get the most of it out. It says it's poison to humans. Do not consume it or handle it. I had no idea about that lettuce like that. Water lettuce. Probably not the water. I don't know about the water hyacinths. I wouldn't eat those anyway. Uh, to not let children, kid might want to try chewing the leaves or maybe an animal or something, but it can't. It can't hurt fish or birds or something like that, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna water everything down, and if I guess I could let y'all watch what I do, water everything, but I might get the camera wet. I don't know. So, um, let's see. I've got 20 minutes on there. I'm going to bring y'all down so I can put you up on the table. That way you won't be in any water. Here we go. Now, I'm going to come out with the hose. Let's see. Let me turn you around to me. Yeah. I'm going to come out with the hose. And I'm going to do some watering. I don't know if I'm on camera or not. Those are herds in there. And that's a lily, newly fresh painted lily. Planted lily, not painted, planted. Okay. Of course, this is the cantaloupe that got tons of blooms on it, but there's nothing, there's no bees. So, alrighty. This is a tomato that, gosh, it wants to go up on the balcony, way up there. That's for sure. I better walk back around this way. Let's see. Better dump this water so it won't harbor mosquitoes. Okay. I'm gonna open the gate. I know y'all can't see me now. I'm gonna open the gate. There's a pot of flowers right outside the gate here. Got a line of pots. Water them. I know y'all still can't see me at all now, but got some flowers in a window box over here. They're blooming so much they look like artificial, but they're not. Let's see. Close this back. Lock this back. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. I need to wash off my air conditioning box. It gets loaded in dust, you know, from leaf blowers and things like that. Okay. I bought this rug here, but I never did wash it. I wanted to wash it. Okay. I'll wash off this deck here a little bit. It gets dusty sometimes. Here we go. Have to be careful in here really because it's got paint on it. I painted a turtle rug here. Be careful not to slip on it. The rest is rough concrete. So I think, let's see, I might be over here behind y'all. These are all the plants I usually keep in the greenhouse. But I might cut that way down coming up. I put so many in there that it gets crowded and dark. and they struggle. So I don't want to. I think I'm gonna figure out a way not to do that. Ferns over here. And during the winter, I put all these cushions and things like that. I put them in a bag, and I just put them right there, and really kind of shut off out here when it's cold, and you can't do anything, snow and all that. So I put all these cushions in a bag, and they're kind of over. It's over with for the spring. I'll show y'all this plant right here that I'm watering on. Isn't that thing pretty? Yeah, that thing's pretty. Okay, I'll wash this porch down some. It don't get real dirty out here. It gets just, gets dusty from the leaf blower. And if I hadn't had that lettuce and all that, that water would have evaporated faster. And I would have had to keep adding cool water because it'd be too hot. So that's one thing that did help me with, was keeping the pond cool. Okay, I'm going to kind of walk this way. Okay, I've already watered right here on this table. And see if y'all can see where I'm going to clean a rug. I'm going to wash the rug off right quick. I bought this rug. It's got a rubber back on it. It's not very valuable. But I'm going to wash it off. Let it dry out here. And I don't know what was on the rug, so I'm going to wash it off. See if y'all are looking at me. Yeah, y'all can see me, what I'm doing. Just wash it off. It's not wool or anything, some kind of nylon. It depends on how it looks when it dries, where I'll use it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back and turn the water off and hang this rug up. There we go. When I use my hose, I always wash off my air conditioning box here because it just gets dusty and dirty from all the blowers being used, in the air. And it's pulling into the house. So that's just one of my ways I try to keep the dust out of the house. I'm going to leave that open, I think, a little bit. Now, I'm going to take this rug. Okay, it's going to drain pretty good. I think I'm going to lay it over a chair. You can see it's kind of a reddish burgundy, one of my colors I like. So I'm going to lay it over that chair, metal chair right there, and just let it drain. I don't want to forget it because it'll just, dump in this water if y'all wondering what I'm doing. Don't want no mosquitoes to build up anywhere where there's no fish. Okay. Well, that plant's had it. I'm going to go put it over here. All these will end up composting. Excuse me, I don't like walking on this here. Okay. I'm getting up this little pile of weeds I threw down. Now, here's another one this one's miniature. I thought it was going to be much bigger, but, you know, these are just so pretty. Gosh, I'd like to have one of every color, but they're expensive too. So I'm satisfied with this nice little crop. Y'all have that plant. Y'all let me know how you treat that plant. What you do during the winter to keep it and have it again. My daddy used to have those every colors, and I don't know what he did. I think he dug it up and put it maybe a cool, dry place, and kept it there. Maybe I tried that once, but maybe I wasn't doing it right. So, but anyway, y'all have, I believe is it a coleus? Coleus? But I love that plant, and I love that other one. It's I think the name of it. It may be the coleus, but it's people plant it into their flower beds and stuff, and it's different colored leaves, you know, orange and things like that. And I just love colored leaves. So, but anyway, I did a few things out here. I'm going to sit and rest. And if y'all was here, I'd get us a cup of tea. I mean, a good cold glass of iced tea with some lemon. But I think I'm just going to sit here and kind of cool down a little bit. Catch my breath, which wasn't anything I used to have to do at all. Yeah, I did a little. I'm not sure what else I can piddle with other than going around and cutting a few things, you know, that has died on me, and cutting them and putting them in those. I'm going to use those boxes. I kind of use them as composting, but I do have a composter back there that one that you turn, and I use it to be a little more clean, keep away from rodents coming in on that compost. It's house scraps, house vegetable cuttings and eggshells and stuff. And if I threw that out here somewhere, I'd have more rats and stuff coming to get it. No. But these big tubs that I did buy, which I love those things. I call them boxes or tubs. I do compost in those some, but it's only green stuff. So, but anyway, I'm chattering away again, and I guess I'll let y'all go. I'll go in the house and I don't know, see what I can get into. But I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks again. Like I said, thanks again for those comments. They're really nice. You have no idea what they mean to me. And That's a dog next door. My husband's gone to the grocery store. He likes doing that. I've tried to go with him, but he's too bossy. I can't take that. So I put what I want on the chalkboard in the kitchen, and he writes that down, and he goes and gets that. And he don't always, get it right. He has a tendency to buy real cheap, which, sometimes it just doesn't taste very well. So, but he tries, so that's enough, I guess. Uh, okay, I've done a little bit of that, and I'll tell y'all what. It's already closing in where I cleaned out. It's closing in, and it's filling right back in. Uh, I'll show y'all right quick over here. I'm just going to turn it around onto the pond there. Now, there's just one little foot spot there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but over here, it's closed up. This stuff grows unbelievable. It should be, gosh, it should be useful for something. Should be useful for something. It's really pretty. It helps your water turn black, turn dark, and it helps the fish stay cool. And the little frogs makes a home for them. So I guess that's enough. But other than that, I'm not sure what the lettuce and the what's that other plant is good for. Now the other plant is supposed to bloom beautiful orchid-looking blooms, and I hadn't seen the first one this year. That's why I'm kind of letting this side over here mature and see if I please just get one bloom. But I've tried to keep that stuff in the pond. It didn't work. Then I tried to keep the stuff in the greenhouse so I could put it back into the pond, and it didn't work. It rotted in there. So I'm just going to have to take it out, let it die, and buy more. That's all I know to do. So, but anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, and y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.